Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. Yeah, so the gold chart has shown us this sort of B wave that we were waiting for. The wave count doesn't need to change at all at the moment, but we talk about the two scenarios again that we discussed already in previous videos. Looking at the yellow, let's start to look at the white count first. That's the preferred scenario. In the white scenario, from this swing low that formed here in February, the market produced a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 pullback, a wave 3 to the upside, and a wave 4 pullback, and a bit of a questionable wave 5. And we therefore have a 5-wave move to the upside completed from the February 2024 low. So that is fact. Okay, so you can count 5 waves visually and also from a Fibonacci extension point of view, okay, acceptable, but just with the exception of the 5th wave, because that 5th wave was extremely shallow. It was not really long enough to be reliable, and therefore I added the yellow count as an alternative. But we still focus on white until the market proves that yellow is playing out. It doesn't really change much anyway. Both counts are very, very similar. There are just some nuances which are different. Now in the white scenario, you see that we topped obviously in wave 1 most recently, and that was here at around 2,226. And then we had a 5-wave move down. This here would be a 3-wave rally. And then the expectation would be for another 5-wave move down, possibly into the yellow support region. Take that out. The idea is now in this white scenario that the B wave could be nearly complete, and then obviously C wave down would follow. Standard support for wave 2 in white is between $2,043 and $2,135. And the B wave rally is a 3-wave move. So I can recognize a potential A wave top here, a B wave low here, and we might be in this C wave of B to the upside. Let me change the wave degree and color. Main benefit of tracking the micro is that we understand where that B wave could finish. I mean, I did provide in the last update a standard resistance area. Again, just standard resistance area. Breaking above it isn't an invalidation point or some, it's just really, wow, okay. So just standard. So it's reached the 100% extension level. So that's a clear target for a C wave in wave B, A, B, C. So it could still stretch higher. The next upside level to watch would be 2,225. But this would be an ideal spot to break down now. But it would take a break below that small B wave low there at 2,172 to confirm that the C wave to the downside has started. So that's the white count, could top at any point, and I prefer the white scenario. However, please be aware that the white count, the high B wave, or a B wave in general, can overshoot so that we get a high B wave. That's always possible and actually quite likely. However, if we continue to climb much higher, then the 5th wave to the upside could be unfolding in the yellow count. So the only difference is how the wave 4 developed. In the yellow count, this here is a high B wave, which we cannot rule out. Then a C wave down in 5 waves, and we're now moving up in wave 5. So we would get possibly one more high before we then start the wave 2 pullback. So you see these scenarios only really differ in the detail. And both scenarios are overall bullish because both scenarios track a 5-wave pattern to the upside that is ultimately bullish. And either after the B wave topped or after the 5th wave in the yellow scenario tops, I would like to see a wave 2 to the downside. And then as long as the wave 2 support zone is holding, a 3rd wave rally to the upside could unfold. And that would be the absolute, most bullish structure in a trend. So basically the heart of the 3rd wave rally. So that's typically how we call it, a very, very strong element of a trend. But first of all, we need to consider this wave 2, or we need to complete this wave 2 first. That's my update about gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, then feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find a link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.